What's up, everybody? Well, welcome to this week's Options Pro weekly upcoming video. Before we get started, guys, please pause your screen and read this disclaimer. All right, and welcome back. Let's get started here. Earnings for the week. What do we have lined up? Something called GameStop on Tuesday after the close. I'm not sure if you guys heard of them, but they're reporting this week, and that should be some crazy action. Who knows if it's going up or down? Nobody knows what's going to happen, but it's going to be some crazy action. What else do we have here? Adobe, Tuesday after close as well. Wednesday, we have RH. Nothing really special. Thursday, we have Blink. That's all we really trade here. All righty. Let's look at upcoming data. What do we have coming? So Powell is speaking this week 3 times. It is not shown here, but he's speaking this week 3 times, guys. So it can be a frustrating week. All right, what do you have here? Home sales Monday at 10. So stay cash at 9:55, guys. Tuesday, new home sales. Wednesday, durable goods. Capital goods, manufacturing PMI. Thursday, jobless claims, 8:30. Friday, personal income. All right, so there is some data this week. A lot of data this week that can affect your plays. All righty, let's look at the charts here. Let's get started here. All righty, guys. Let's start off with SPY here. All righty. I have 3 charts up here. I have the weekly, I have the daily, and I have the 4-hour chart. On the daily chart, I have the 50 and the 200 simple moving average. That's all I have set up when I'm doing my weeklies, upcoming weekly plays. When I'm trying to find something, here's what I look at for the week. All righty. SPY hit all-time highs and pulled back. That 400 level, as we've been discussing, it will not be an easy break. All right, so which chart is in charge? All right, the daily, let's go here. All right, so we'll break under this 385 area. SPY, all right, there's 385 level, guys. A break under here. Our next level is going to be this 380 level. If that breaks, and we're going back down towards the 375 area. Under this 375, guys, I'm still looking for SPY to pull back towards this 365 area. Now, I know I'm bearish usually, but that's what I'm seeing on this chart here. SPY has room down to this about this range right around here. So, but again, I'm on the bearish side. On the upside, we're in a range until this 395 area. If that 395 breaks again, guys, we will be touching that 400, most likely breaking through it here. A break of that 400 area, guys, we're going up towards 405 and 408. All right, look at the Qs. All right, so Qs have been following this trend line up on the weekly chart, but it's getting slower right around here now. Tech has been struggling. What do we have as levels? As the big levels are a break over this 325, guys. We're going to go back up towards this 330 and then the 340 area. On the downside, a break under this 305. We're going to test that 300 again. If that 300 breaks, we're going down towards this 290 where the 200 is hanging out. All right, so if you remember on Friday, before the close, well, the last 3 hours of the day, we were waiting for that 315 to break, and it never broke. So we never had any really crazy runs on the day. So we have to focus on these levels, guys. In this sort of market right now, guys, you have to know when you should trade and when you should not trade. When you're trying to trade, calls as the Qs are at a top of a range. If you see this level right here, it was a strong level where you trying to trade Apple calls or Tesla calls, Amazon calls, and the Qs are at a critical area. You're going to get chopped up. You're going to get burnt if you don't break through it. So it's the trading is about patience. So waiting for that 315 break to take any other play on tech is critical, guys. I know we all want to trade every day. We all want to catch the big play. We all want to make money every day. But trading is about patience. Trading is about waiting for your place to develop and then trading your plan. Not just hopping in and hoping it's going to break. So keep focus on these levels. We keep calling them out in the chat constantly throughout the day. Or the admins are talking about spies here, Qs here, so you guys have to know to be patient for those breaks. If you see here on the Qs, it's just ranges. It stays in this 310, 350 range. If Qs hit 310 and start going back up and Amazon's breaking a key level on the upside, you could take that call and ride it up as you Qs head to the top of the range. But if the Qs are at a critical level and Amazon's breaking a critical level, you need to wait for that 315, that 320 to break, a 310 on the upside, so just be patient. All right, let's get started. Some plays that I'm looking at for this week. American Airlines, beautiful chart right here. The vaccines and the economy opening up. A lot of people will start traveling again. A break over this 26 is what I'm looking for a swing play up towards this 30 level. Now, taking a date that's 4 weeks out, guys, is the ideal swing play. Being aggressive, guys, is swinging the same weekly. If you're doing the same weekly dates, guys, you have to stay at the money. Do a strike of 26. Do a strike of 27. But I'll do a strike of 32 or 30. Because if you're wrong, as you pull back, it's going to crush your premiums. If you take a 30 strike that's 4 weeks out, the premiums won't get burned. All righty. On the downside, I'm not looking to trade it because it has this 22 level right here. All right, Apple. Weekly chart. Trend line keeps rejecting. Try to break through, rejected that trend line. All tech has been not as strong as the last couple of weeks. What I'm looking for here is still this 125 level, a close up above this. What my targets are the 130s, the 135s, and the 140s. On the downside, a break under this 114 area. Traders dip back down towards 110, 105, and 103. Airbnb I like as well. It hit this 200 and it held on the daily. A break over 200. Traders back up towards 210 and 215 area. On the downside, I'm not going to trade it until down here, this 175 area. Inside of here, I don't want to trade it. It's just the risk is not worth the reward inside of here. All righty, what else are we looking at? Amazon. I really don't like Amazon here, but it's Amazon, so I have to talk about it. It keeps hitting this 200 and rejecting this level, staying under this level. All right, so we'll break under 3,000, trades back down towards 2,950 and 2,900. If that 2,900 breaks, we're going to get a flash drop down towards 2,800. If that breaks as well, it's going to be down towards this 27.25 area. On the upside, a break over 31.30, trades back up towards 31.70, 3,200. If that the 3,200 breaks, we have this 32.40 area, 32.50 area that we have to watch out for. BA, I like as well. Had that strong jump up here, if you see, strong play up. Now some pullback, which is normal, guys. Pullback is normal. You know, that means she's weak now. She's going to drop now. It means people have taken profit. People have been holding it forever. You know, people hopped in here, you know, and you dropped all the way down. She came back up. Now that's a profit taking happening. What am I looking for here? All right, so the aggressive trade is this 260 break. Trade is back up towards the 270 and then 280. A break over 280, guys. The targets are every $10 up. 290, 300. 290, 300. If there's 300 breaks, guys, my target will be 320 and 330. On the downside, what am I looking for? Hold on a second. This is not right time frame. All right, the downside, a break under this 240, traded back down towards 230 and 225 area. All right, keep going here. Baidu, I like as well. Baidu is trying to form an H here. She hit this 280 level and is rejecting it. It's a strong move right here. If you see right here, there's a lot of strong plays around here. Strong move up here. Rejection came down hard here, hits this level, comes back down, So a break over 280, I am bullish up towards 300 and 320 again. On the downside, the aggressive trade is a break under 250 down towards 240, 235 area. A break under 235 is where I'm going to try and play it heavy down towards 220 and 210 area. Blink reports this week. She's kind of flagging right here on the daily as well. A break over 40 is the aggressive trade up towards 42, 44, and 45 area. On the downside, I'm not looking to trade it, but you could do the break under 33.50 down towards 30 and then 25. Right, what else do we have? Dkng. I like this one at all-time highs, testing highs, I mean. A break over 74 is the aggressive trade up towards 75. A break over 75, guys, trade is up every $2. So it's going to go 75, 77, 79, up until 80. On the downside, I don't want to play it. Docu, I'm not crazy about, but it has a nice pattern right here. H setting up here, a break on the 190. Trade is down towards every $10, 180, 170, 160, and 150. Upside, I'm not looking to touch it. Facebook. All right, you're breaking out of this a range, how we discussed. And the next play here, guys, the aggressive trade is a break over 294. Trade is back up towards 300 and 305. If that 305 breaks, the 310 is in play. On the downside, I'm not looking to trade this because she's been extremely strong. All right, let's keep going here. GME. Now, as you guys know, when you trade something like GME, how we did on Friday, guys, it doesn't make sense how we trade this. You cannot trade this like you're trading a normal stock. You trade this light. First of all, you don't size up on something like this. Second is you could take a strike that's crazy strike and it will pay you. I did on Friday, next week's 500 strike, and premiums moved $2. That's a nice jump for a strike that's so far out. All right, so I'm thinking we test that 300 level before Tuesday's close. So a break over 225. Target is 250, 275, 300, and 325 area. It goes up every $25. Now, when you see volume on this, right, you need to be quick with this. Hop in quick and get out even quicker. Yes, we all want to catch this play up, right? We all want to catch this play up. But can you take that pullback? Can you take that pullback? That's the question. If you're wrong, it goes to zero. So just trade it right. There are no levels on here, but we'll see what happens this week. All righty, GS, another stock that I'm looking at for the downside. All right, a break under this 340. I'm gonna trade this down towards 330 and 320 area. Banks have been extremely strong the entire time, just crawling up. So I'm looking for the breather down towards 330 and 320 area. Upside, I'll break over 350, trade back up towards 355 and 360. Next one is Mara, the Bitcoin. All right, so I'll break over this 45, guys. I'm looking to trade this up every 250, 4750, 50, and 5250 area. On the downside, I'm not looking to touch it. Netflix, I don't like the area, but I like it because it's getting tight. It's getting tight on the daily chart here. The levels I'm going to talk about in the pre-market, but I just wanted to show you guys this chart just because of it's getting tighter inside of here. All right, let's go. Nvidia break under 498, trades back down towards 480, 470, and 460. On the upside, I'm not too crazy about. Break over 525, traded back up towards 540 and 550. Another stock I'm looking at, PDD. All right, so she holds this 135 area strong. 135, 140 area. She hit 135 last week and bounced hard. Coming back down now. All right, so the safe trade is a break on the 130 down towards this 115 area. The aggressive trade is a break on the 135, trading it down towards 130. She paid great last week. I want to try and catch that play down again. On the upside, I would risk on a break over 150 up towards 155 and 160. Between 135 and 150, I'm not looking to trade it. All right. Penn, first day tomorrow is in the S&P. I was expecting this to run crazy on Thursday and Friday. She moved okay Thursday into Friday, but I was expecting a much bigger play up towards that 130 area. It didn't happen. Volume had to close, but nothing that what I was looking to happen. She held this 50 only, which is great. Now, break over this 122, guys, trades back up towards 125, 130, and 135 area. On the downside, a break under 112, traded back down towards 107 and 100. PayPal, I just want to bring out this H pattern that's showing right here as well. So something for us to watch. And next stock that I'm looking at, Roku as well. H right here. A break under this 320, guys. Trades back down towards this 300 and 280 level. Streaming has been kind of choppy. Netflix, Disney, Roku, they're all in the same business. On the upside, the safe trade is a break over this 360, trade back up towards 370 and 380. But I'm more focused on the drop down over here. Shopify as well, the nice bear flag right here. I'm going to talk about the levels in the pre-market. I just want to call out this pattern. Alrighty. Another primary for this week is snow. This is the all-time lows right here. Great alert. All right, so I'm looking for a break under 210, trading it down towards 200. If that 200 gives out, guys, if that 200 gives out, you need to be in it. It's going to drop down towards 180 and 160 very fast. If that 200 holds, then I'm not going to trade it up, back up until the 240 break. All righty, keep going here. Tesla, just because it's Tesla, I'm not a fan of its range right here. These wicks have been strong. Kind of forming an H, kind of, but I'm not going to be playing that H just yet until down over here. All right, so what I will be trading here is a break under 600 down towards this 575 and 550 area. If that 550 gives out, I'm waiting for the 540 break for the drop back down towards 500. If we hit this 450 area, guys, it is our chance, your opportunity to grab leaps and hold them for a while. Alrighty, on the upside, I'll break over this 720 area, guys, trades back up towards 750, 770, and 800. Wayfair, strong as well. I'll break over 350, guys, trades up every $10, 360 and 370. If that 370 breaks, it's the all-time highs. So trade this up every $5 then. On the downside, I'm not looking to trade it. Last, XBEV. XBEV. Oh, we had a big drop. Right here, it held this 25 area. Now it's going back up now, nice and slow. I'll break over this 40, guys. I'm going to start swinging this towards 45 area, grabbing a strike that's 3 weeks out, 4 weeks out of the $40 strike. Looks great. I'll break over this 40. The levels will be 42.50, 45 area. All right, guys. I understand, again, guys, I understand we all want to make more money every day. But cash is a position. Being patient, waiting for levels to develop, right? Waiting for the levels to develop is what we need to do. Let me show you on here again, on spot buy here. Waiting on the levels. Friday, we weren't breaking here. We weren't breaking here. So that's why stocks like Amazon weren't as strong. Stocks like Apple didn't fly. You know, we didn't drop, we didn't fly. We were in a range. So remaining patient for your setup, checking the futures, checking out SPY, the Qs, and making sure we are not testing a critical area is key to trading, guys. In this market right now, guys, it's about watching what the SPY is telling us, what the Qs are telling us to do. You need to respect those pebbles and trade off of those levels. Just because Apple's breaking 122, it is not a trade there. So be patient, protect your capital, protect your mindset. All right, I'll be doing webinars this week, going over game planning, charting, and how to focus into this type of market, guys. Stay green, everybody.